Hi everyone, and welcome back to A Lot of Bit of It All. My name is Angelica, and today we are going to wrap up all of our savings challenges for the year of 2025. I started cash stuffing in early spring, and so spring. It was the end of March. I remember it being there was some drama with my internship, and I remember it being toward the start of my internship, which was the end of March, April, the start of my second internship. And I can't remember when I started doing the savings challenges, but I remember I started again my cash stuffing journey and cash envelope system, spending, budgeting, era, my second era. So that started in the spring. Again, I don't remember when I started the challenges. I could probably look back and see when I created some of the early ones. But yeah, this is the first year that I've done this. And this is the first year that I've kept all of the challenges minus one or two on hand. I don't know if I'm going to do this again next year. I'd much rather have this in a high yield savings account earning interest, or having it available for me to use in the case of a car emergency or something, which I save for that on the side. But anyways, some of these I think I'm going to put towards something already. A lot of it I don't know what I'm going to allocate it to, but I wanted to run through this with you guys just to see how much we came up with this year. I did go through already, so I have a couple of aesthetic dollar cash envelopes that I use when I go to the bank. I have the forest green one is my favorite, so I use that one for the bank. I keep this one in a drawer because I just keep stuffing money in it, so I keep it locked up. And then I have the black one as well to use. But this kind of just stays put in, a safe place in my house, in a drawer. And yeah, so this is all of it. I don't know how much it is. I did go through though. Okay, so when I finish, I'm going to take all these out. When I finish savings challenges, I clip them and then put them in the bag. Whoops. That clip just came undone. So I clip them and I put them in the bag, and so they should all align. They all do for sure match up with the card that they're attached to, the cash amounts. However, some of them have the cash amounts listed on them, like this one says 20, this one says 12. But not all of them have all of it. So say like some are roll and save. So what I did was I went through all of these real quick, and I wrote down the name of all the challenges that I completed. With the ones that had the amounts listed on there, I listed it here on the side. You can see here, and then you can see the blank ones. I just don't know the amounts that are associated with it. So we're going to have to go through, make sure all the money matches up with the amount listed on the card, and also count the ones that I have that are blank so I can fill in those blanks and then come up with a grand total at the end. All right, and so let's start with, I'm actually going to start with this one here. This is one of the original Crispies. And then, so what I mean by Crispies is they're brand new dollar bills, and so they're just super crispy. So when I get a Crispy, I try and put it aside. Sometimes I'll get a handful of fives, and so I'll kind of rebudget a little bit to try and keep those out of the budget and be able to sneak them into savings somewhere. And so I have a count the oldies, which these are so like nostalgic for me. Some old 20s, a 50, a 10. They make me smile because I'm that old, I guess. But so this is a new one, obviously, the $1 one, because I just finished this one. However, I know that I finished either a 5 or a 10 earlier this year, and I think I used it because it is not, I must have put it towards So I made a couple investments this year, and I must have put it toward that because I cannot find this in my savings account anywhere, whether it's the 5 or the 10. And then I have a 20, a 50, and then I have one 100, which I didn't make a card yet for. But yeah, so that is the only one that is missing from this pile of savings challenges. So let's go ahead and start. This might be a little bit longer of a video. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and start with $50. We should have 50 singles here. And you know what I'm thinking I should do actually is not start with this one and go in the order that I wrote them down in. Good thing I know what they look like. So rainy days. Here's rainy days. We should have $110 in here. And I did actually, I brought 2 cash trays over. One is from Savings with Grace. This is one of my favorite ones with the checkers. And then plaid and checkers and stripes are some of my favorite designs. But then I have, this is an original one. This is probably, I think this is my first cash tray from Funds and Fun. She also has an Etsy shop. She's got some nice colors there too. So I'm just going to keep one of these off to the side, and then when that one, if it fills up, I'll rotate to the other one. Okay, so $110, and they should all be in order in terms of greatest value or greatest denomination to lowest. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So that one matches up. You guys, I'm so excited for this. Oh, crap. Because, like I said, I know where some is going. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I know where some is going just because I want to bulk up some of my sinking funds, but I don't know where all of it is going, and so I'm curious to see how much I have left over in the end to separate and reallocate it all. So we got rainy days done. Apple crumble, that is going to be a recipe one from Be the Happy Turtle, and it is here. And we should have $24 for this one. And you guys, my camera is too heavy for the tripod and it's twisting, so after I'm done counting this, I'm going to refix it again. So we should have 24. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And apple crumble, and we're going to pause here so that I can straighten up this jacked up. Okay guys, so I moved my craft room, or my craft space, from downstairs in the living room and dining room combined. I took over the dining room table, I had it up against the living room wall, and I moved everything upstairs to a spare bedroom. And in the process, my camera, I have a DSLR, and it's pretty heavy, and it's on the tripod right now. It fell over when I was moving everything because I'm too impatient and don't put things away correctly the first time. And so what I did is I broke my camera. So I have an ADD, a Canon ADD, and oh, I'm so mad at myself because this is an expensive fix if I were to get it fixed. It has a flip out screen lens, so you hold a camera, but on the back side there's a flip out screen that you can rotate and see the picture that you're recording, or if you want to review photos that you've taken, you can kind of click back and see all of them. Well, I broke it, so it doesn't flip in and out by itself. It kind of just hangs. It's kind of just hanging by the cord. So I saw the piece, and it looks as though I can super glue it because it's not actually the rotating piece on the hinge. It's just the piece that's connected to that piece, I guess. I could super glue it, but I don't even want to mess with it because I don't want to mess it up. So if anyone has any idea on where I should take my camera, or if you know of any good resources or people who would be helpful in this area, please feel free to reach out. Hold 1 minute while I fix this camera real quick. Well, you guys, my camera is fine. I'm sorry, my head was probably just in the shot. My camera is fine. What it is that the screen is hanging and just looks crooked as I'm looking up. So we're going to continue on here. So I'm going to move this one off to the side and let's look for Mystery Savings. And this is going to be, no. Mystery Savings, Mystery Savings. I don't know what that one is. So let's go to either Dream Big or Christmas in July. We'll go to Dream Big, and this is, oh, Mystery Savings is here. Budget with Maddie. We should have 5, 10, we should have 15 here. And we do. And then Dream Big, we should have 15 again, and this one is from the Cafecito budget. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that one, we're all good there. And I also have a couple of other binders. Challenges aside, these are just random savings challenges. The other ones were in binder, so if time permits, we'll go over those too. Christmas in July is the string of Christmas lights. Here we go. And I liked this one. It kind of took a little while. Just, I mean, $40 is not a lot, but when you have a lot of challenges going, it kind of is. But I love how it turned out with all the different colored Christmas lights. That's what happens when you have a lot of stationery and you just have all these colored permanent markers laying around. So I should have $40 for this one. Whoops. Yeah, 10, 25, 35, and 40. Perfect. That one's done. Gumballs. This was another fun one just because, like I said, of all the colors, I should have done a smaller denomination. Maybe this is the one I'm thinking of. Took me forever because it was colorful, but I made each of the gumballs $4 when really I probably should have lessened that a little bit. Because there's 40 gumballs. So we should have $160 in this guy. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 60. That's a hefty one. I'm going to have to go through all these too, and what I want to do is slim up my envelope. So number one, I want to get rid of all the janky ass bills and put nice crispy bills in there, but also I want to be able to condense a little bit, although I'm not going to have a lot of I might in my binder, but I'm not going to have a lot of larger bills, but I will be able to condense some 5s and 10s with a handful of 20s in here. Gumballs, and then we have the Mini Bear Challenge, which was excuse me, a freebie from I'm So Budget, so we should have $60 here. 10, 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 60. Perfect. You guys, as much as I mess up on my budgeting every week, every 2 weeks, I know I'm gonna mess up here somewhere. Something's not gonna add up. And then we have Stars and Stripes, which was a 4th of July one, which I made this and I didn't really know how I did it. I think I did 50 stars, 13 stripes to equal 63, but then I was like, wait, there are 13 stripes, but that includes red and white, so I didn't want to color all of them in red because it's red and white. So yeah, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? 20, 40, 5, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, so 57. So did I color in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 7, so 7 red stripes plus the 50 stars, 57. So that one I didn't have the amount for because I didn't know, so I wrote that in. This is the most cash I've ever had in my life, guys. how's that for something? I'm 43 years old and singles and fives and tens. Well, I mean, I don't know, I can't remember how much, if I had cash on hand when I bought the car, or when I bought my car, or put money down or whatever, but on hand as in like saved in my house, yes, this is the most I've had. Angel numbers should be this, and this is how my brain works too. Like, to me, I can have all this mess going on right now because I know I'm going to go through it and it will be clear at the end. I can work on top of this even. But in other circumstances, like say it's like dishes or I don't know, different papers, I'm working on the computer or something like this, I cannot work like this. And I don't know why. I can tolerate some chaos, certain types of chaos, I should say. And I think it's the ADHD. I can tolerate a lot of things and then I can't tolerate a lot of things. It's really bizarre. So, okay, so I should have $135 for angel numbers. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 135 golden. Alright. Because that was a big one and I can't remember if I usually, maybe I do count them at the end when I finish them. I can't even remember. But sometimes I tell myself like, oh, I'm $1 short, or oh, I'm extra. I think if I have extra, I'll put it towards another one. But anyways, I digress. Okay, mini challenge. That one is going to be mini challenge 20. This one. This one is the little, oh, I can use the backside. A mini challenge from an old millennial dollar order that I had gotten. So we should have 20 in here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Yay. Alright, I'm going to move these ones to the back there. There we go. Alright, and Sugar Daddy, I brought a calculator here. Let me see how much we should have. Oops. Ugh, I hate when I mess up. 6, 6, 2, 2, 2, 6, 5, 2, 6, 2, 2, 3, 2. Oh my gosh, you guys. 6, 6, 2, 2, 2, 6, 5, 2, 6. 57. We'll see if it matches up. We'll see if I use the calculator right. 20, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yay! That was really difficult. It didn't have to be. Okay. That's weird. 57 for Stars and Stripes and Sugar Daddy. Alright, momentum. I actually don't know what we should have for this one either. Let's see. 7 plus 4, 5. So that is 50. Oh yeah. This $50 savings challenge. $50, 10, 20, 30, 5, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Perfect. Alright, 10. Snack menu is going to be a freebie from Be the Happy Turtle. And we should have 12 for this one. And we have 10 and 12. Oh, we did Sugar Daddy, Momentum, Snack Menu. Okay, back to school. I have 2 back to schools. Both are from Beezy's Things. They came in the same back to school envelope, or they came with an envelope. And so I filed away that envelope for next year. And so we have to replace those. But one was a $2 a piece, $2 an icon, and another one was roll of dice. And so one of them I put 40. I want to say there were 20 icons here. 3, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, it's 20. Okay, so there should be 40 in this pile. 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. Perfect. So like I said, guys, this is a lot of cash, and now that I'm going through it, I'm like, this is kind of uncomfortable that I had this much locked up here, but okay. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 23, excuse me, 29, 35, 44, 47. So we have, no, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 3. We should have 50, not 47. So I happen to do math in my head. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I should have 20 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okie dokie. You guys, we're on a streak of correct amounts. I might have just jinxed myself, but we'll see. We got those. Friends is the Christmas one. Another one from Beezy's Things who had, this one also had an envelope with it. I didn't add this one up. So $60 for this one. 20, 40, no, I lied. That's way more than $60. Did I say $60? $140. What in the world? Jesus. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, and 40. 140. Perfect. Okay. That makes more sense. Like $60 is a couple of these 20s and 10s added up already. So, okay. Anyways. The 20s and 10s and 5s. You guys, so I'm in my second week, almost the end of my second week of winter break, and I'm so sad. So, sorry, I should have silenced that. So I'm my second week of winter break, and I'm a high school social worker, and so I'm really sad that it's ending, but I got a lot done around the house and was able to reorganize a couple things. I still have a lot to do in terms of like going through clothing, donating all that stuff, just like purging for, not even spring cleaning, but just not even for the new year. It just needs to get done, and break is like the only time I'm able to do things. Although I wanted to be recording this whole time, and it is currently January 1st, and this is the first time I'm recording all winter break. But I've been working on the computer, working on Etsy stuff, like trying to come up with new designs and stuff, and shipping a handful of items out, and doing the things, business related things in terms of like my other businesses. But yeah, so this is the first time, but I'm really into it now. Like, I want to sit down and budget all night tonight. I've been messing with my planners a lot this year, since it's like rolling into the new year. So it's just that busy time in terms of like me playing with all the things. But, okay, goals and lists. So this one I did not tally up either. This one is for, this one is from I'm So Budgets, I should say, but this one, it used to be a lot larger, guys. It was larger, and I was like, I wanted to fit in an envelope, let me cut it. And I was not paying attention, and I chopped off, I think it was this side. I was so mad at myself because I was like, I almost cut off the circles. But anyways, that's why it looks kind of sketchy. It's not. It really isn't. This is my own doing. Actually, yeah. This is my own doing. I don't know how much this is worth. I'll use the calculator first. If I mess up on this, I'm going to be really mad. 4, 8, okay. A 153. Okay, I'm just going to count to see if it matches 153. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 50, 5, 65, 75, 85, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my gosh, you guys. Big breath, Angelica. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 214. I don't remember what the total was that I should have kept the number on here. Are those fours or not? I want to say they're fours. 5, 3, 4, 8. I just noticed. You guys, I'm gonna have to put this one back because first of all, this doesn't add up, and second of all, I don't even know that I finished this one. I might have pulled it, and I have 14 and 4 not filled in over here. How many of you guys noticed that the first time around? Okay, I'm gonna put this one off to the side because I don't want to spend all this time messing with this one when I'm not even done with it. If I'm not done with it, I'm going to be done with it. This is going to be counted toward 2025. I just don't want to spend the time messing with the total right now. So I'm going to put this off to the side, knowing that I still have to go through that. Okay. Coffee shop. This one finally wrapped up. I should have 100 here. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And all these were 5s each, so it's nice that there are no singles in here. Okay, and then Fall for Savings was a cute little mini. We should have 30 in this one. 10, 15, 20, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. And Forever Fall is one from Purely Budgets. And this one doesn't have a total either, but geez Louise. Okay. But we have, sorry, these are kind of hard to see because it's getting dark outside. 19, 17, 14, 21, 11, and 10. We should have 92. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 5, 6, 7, 8, 91. Ooh. I don't think I have that correct amount. 19 plus 17 plus 14 plus 21 plus 11 plus 10. 92. Did I say 92 the first time? 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 5, 6, 7, 8, 91. Oh my gosh. 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1 and 2. Yeah, no, that is correct. $92. Okay. Tic-tac-toe should have 21. 5, 10, 15, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 plus 9 should be 21. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 21, which means I have a few dollars left. See, guys, I knew it. I knew. You guys, I do not know where my video stopped. I just looked up and it said your video has been stopped automatically. So I'm not sure where the last piece of the video left off here on the checklist, but we are currently wrapping up the Grinch, and that was 102. So I'm actually I was just in the middle of putting this money away when I looked up and realized that it's no longer recording. I'm going to move a chunk of change again to the back for the singles. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I hate when that happens. I don't know why it happens. Okay, now we have $1 Crispies and mini icons. I'm going to do the mini icons first, and then the Crispies, just because the Crispies are going to take a little while to count, I guess. We should have 24 here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are going to test my patience because they're Crispies. And I won't be able to count quickly. And I checked the wrong one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Okay, so do I dare spend these next couple minutes figuring this out? I think I should, just for the sake of this video, to see how much I actually saved. Is that a 4, 5, 9, 12, 16, and then an 8. Okay. So the top should be 34. No, it should be 24. I'm going to do all these separately so that I don't F it up. Okay. All right. Oh, I already messed it up. Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to triple, quadruple check I know I already added these up 9 times before, but I just want to get this correct, so. 71, okay. 56. 62, okay. And we should have 213. Wait, no. This was the $4 or however much I had left over for the other one. Okay. Big breath. Here we go. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 214. Okay, whew, I could add this to my total. Thank goodness. I just didn't bubble these guys in. Yay! Okay. Oh, I would have been so devastated if I would have had to scrounge for money to get that done today. And then I would have known in the back of my head it was done on January 1st and not by December 31st, but yay. Okay. Alright guys, do I dare? You guys are probably wondering if I'm going to add all this up now. I'm not going to recount the cash, that's for sure. I don't know if I should add all this up now or if I should... Wait, I should have two... Did I say I should have 213 or 214? You guys, this is ADHD. 213, so I need to take away $1, right? I'm going to rewatch the video when I count to make sure that this is correct. But for right now, I'm going to assume that 213 it is. And 213 is what I have in there now after taking away this $1. Good Lord. Okay. So should I add all this up right now? I'm going to add all this up. I just answered my own question. I'm going to add all this up right now. Then I'm going to grab my other 2 binders and go through those. And then we'll do one grand total at the end. Okay. Hopefully I won't mess this up. I'm going to do this twice, so if you want to fast forward through this, feel free. Okay, this is going to be round 2 just to confirm that that is the right amount. I don't have the patience to go slow, so I'd rather do, I don't know, waste more time redoing the calculations like a little kid with homework. Okay. Okay, so, oh gosh, you guys, this is going to be like at the end of every year. I'm going to be so excited to finish all these challenges and then dread the adding part because I wanted to, here's the thing, I wanted to do this on camera. Wait, Angelica, wait to count everything at the end. Don't just tell everyone what you saved, show it. Ugh. Okay, and that's, okay. 24, 15, 15. $92. 1857 it is. Okay. 1857, guys. And I am going to, what is this, $6? We'll see what the next round of cash counting gives us if I have any extra, because I will try and complete what, no, because that's January 1st. Ugh. But I did already save these. And I did already save the other money that's already existing in challenges. I'll see how I justify this in the end. Okay, so I'm going to move this cash aside. I am going to have a couple binders here. So I have 100 envelope, just, well, 100 envelope condensed into just 10 envelopes in each envelope. And then I did a monthly challenge, but I did 52 Fridays, and it was just going by 7s. So some of them have 35, up to 35, so 5 weeks in the month, and then some of them that just have the 28. So for 7, 14, 21, 28, and 35, that's 105, and then 7, 14, 21, 28 is 70. Okay. So, how do I want to do this? What I'm going to do is probably just the two together like that. So it should be, this should be 175. 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. Perfect. So that is January, February. So I'm actually gonna do, so we should have 6 totals here. Coming down the line here, we should have 6. So then we have March and April, which is 70 and 70 is 140. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Moving right along. I doubt I'll have any extra in here since I didn't really use any singles. So we have 35 and 28. So we should have 175 again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 5. Look, I'm already forgetting. Okay, January, February. The last one was 140, and this is 175 again. And then we have 140 again for July and August. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, and 40. September, October. That is 175 again. 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, 120, 140, 160, 175. I don't know why that was like that. I must not have organized. I guess I don't know that I organized. I don't know. Either way, that was 175. Right? Yeah. And the last 2 months of the year, November and December, we should have 140. And this one is all jacked up, so let me organize these. I guess I did have singles. What I must have done is stuff singles in here when I needed larger bills for something else. Okay. What should, oh, 140. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 140. And that is 6 total, so we have 175 times 3 and 140 times 3. We have $965. Why do, no, not 60. Oh my gosh, you guys. 945. The money is correct. I wrote the numbers down. I added it correctly. So this is 140, or 9, I'm sorry, 945. So I will go through and organize all of this when I'm done. So we have 1857 plus 945. Okay. I like what I'm seeing here. I am not going to empty these because they're not done, but what I am going to do is maybe record a video in the next few days or upcoming week, and I'm going to condense some of these, or I'm sorry, combine consolidate, I should say, some of the lower ones to hit up some of these higher ones. So you can see I've done a couple, but this has been really challenging for me to get to the last few months, just with the holidays and everything, and kind of not wanting to put, well, not wanting, but not being able to put the high amounts in here. And so what I think I'm going to do is wipe some of these clean and bump them up. So we'll do that sometime in the future. But we have one more to go through, and that is our annual / monthly 2.5K savings. This one is going to be super exciting. Before I do this though, I want to say my camera has shifted a bit, so pause for a second while I fix it. Okay guys, short of me getting a new camera, if any of you guys, I have a nice tripod, one of those tall ones, nice and sturdy, but my camera is just too heavy. It's so annoying. I mean, it's a great camera, the one that I broke, but yeah, it just, sometimes if I don't angle it correctly, it wants to topple over. Sometimes it's just too heavy sometimes. Okay, so this is our running total. So for January, I should have $200. And it's in order: 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 for 200 total. And then for February, we have, I guess I could do it in my head, but no, I can't, because well, I can probably be better than the calculator. I keep messing that up. I'm so impatient with the calculator. 180. So 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Perfect. March is 210. 100, 150, 70, 90, 200, 205. No, it's not 210, it's 205. 40 plus 75 plus 30 plus 60. 205. 100, 50, 70, 90, 205. April. Like, I could have easily added that in my head and I didn't. I'm just going to stick with the calculator. 50, 150, 170, 190, 200, 210. This one, $230, 50, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230. $250 for June. 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 40, and 50. $170, is that right? $170 for July. It's 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, and 70. August. Is that an 80? 210. 100, 150, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210. Alright, September is 205. 100, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Birthday month, October is 220. 100, 200, 10, 15, 20. Ooh, getting close, guys. This is exciting. I'm like smiling behind the camera. 210, 100, 150, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, And last but not least, another 210, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, and 210 for 2.5. 2.5K. So, all in all, actually, let me see if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me. A $6 left in any of the minis. Oh, that one is low. That one is 9. That one is newer. That one I have to. Nope, don't have enough for that one. 2, 1, 2, 4, 6. Another one from MSO Budgets. A game called Love, and that should have 24. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I don't have my Sharpie, but I have a, I would say that, this is from Archer and Olive. And they're, oh, I have to change this because it's kind of like a taupey color, but finish that one. That can go in there, so I'm going to add 24. And you guys, this is awesome. Stuff those in there. Alright, here we go. 1, 8, 5, 7, 9, 45, 20, oops. 2,524. For real? Are you guys seeing this? See, now I'm so excited that I have this, and now I'm like, this money could have been sitting in the high yield savings account this entire, well, not the entire year, because obviously I didn't have this amount until the end, but I might do things a little bit differently for 2026, but I think I'm still going to save all these to show what had been completed. Like, this is just, it's fun to look at, right? Like, and it's a sense of accomplishment. Sorry, I shook the tripod. I hit it with my leg. Like, this is a huge sense of accomplishment, and I am by no means debt-free or totally zero-based budgeter or totally cash only. Like, I try and use cash as much as possible. I try not to shop as much as possible, but it's like my favorite pastime, I swear. Yeah, guys, but this cash stuffing system has helped me so much not to fall deeper into debt. Like, I have all my student loans paid off, I have my car paid off, but I have like 3 side hustles. So I'm a school social worker, I do private practice, I work my friend's coffee truck, I do Etsy, you know, and so, like, yeah, I mean, I got a lot going on, but this is awesome. If I could, like, obviously my new goal is going to beat this next year, but I didn't know what I could do, right? And if I started in January of this year instead of April, I would likely have saved more, but this for me is huge. Like, I'm kind of taken aback by this. It's awesome. I'm excited. I know this money is going to be spent. I am automatically going to put some toward travel, toward a destination wedding I have in the summer of 26 coming up soon. I know that I wanted to allot at least some of this to a coffee shop since I saved so much for that one. I don't think I'm going to put 100 toward it, but I am going to put some. Some I will put directly back into Christmas. For example, the Grinch and maybe the Friends one, just to bump that ahead. A lot of this, obviously, I'm going to put into savings right away, but I'm going to divvy it up from there. But some of this might go toward taxes as well. I do put aside for that automatically. So there are, when I do my cash budgeting and stuffing, I do as much cash as I can, but I do have automatic deductions from my check, so I don't even see that cash to be able to get it out, if that makes any sense. So I have a few retirements, a larger savings that money automatically goes to without me pulling the cash out, so that I don't access it, as it's not just readily available for me to like just pluck out. I need to do that because I love to shop, right? And I love to like buy things for people and give things to people. And so, yeah, it's always been a thing for me. I just love it so much. As I'm getting older, I'm not liking the store so much, so that has been helping as well. This has helped tremendously this year, but I highly, guys, this might not seem like a lot to a lot of people, and this might seem just about right to a lot of people, and this might seem way out of your league for some people, and that's okay. We're kind of all in different spots. Like, I'm 43 years old, but I'm still in debt, but I was able to save this, but some of this is going to go toward that, to pay off like my mattress and things like that. And so, those are like life things. It's not like I'm in debt buying shoes, but you know, those big things we need. I've been saving for car maintenance, but what if something big happens to my car? So things like that is just nice to have a little cushion and part of an emergency fund. Some of this is going to go toward an emergency fund. But yeah, so that wraps up 2025, guys. I'm so excited, and I just cannot believe that this is like real right now. What I think I'm gonna do though, just to see what it looks like, is maybe separate some of this money. You don't have to stick around for this if you don't want to. I just kind of want to see what it looks like, because like I said, in all my life I've never had this much. Might be faster if I do this, but yeah, this is nuts. What I'm gonna do though is, my mom knows I do this, and my sister knows I do this. I think my dad kind of knows, but I don't really talk to him about it. But like, I've made stuff for my mom and my sister before. I'm gonna send him a picture, because that would be fun. Oh gosh. You guys, like, why didn't I put this in order? It's all backwards, and this, like I said, this is my brain. So let me know what you guys think of this whole process. Like I said, I think I'm going to do it a little bit differently next year. Like I said, I love seeing this, but I do not love thinking about the interest it could have earned in the high yield savings. So that will be changing. I don't know how yet, or what my threshold is going to be for that, but definitely some changes to come with that. And then I don't know if so I made a couple new challenges, annual challenges I should say, 52 Fridays and quarterly challenges. Since it's January 1st, my first paycheck isn't until a week and a half away. That's the second Friday in January. And so I have that amount of time to figure out what I'm going to do for January, for the year, I should say, in terms of like the annual savings. Just because I'm not going to pull money out right now and put in it. I'll wait till I get paid again. But I need to figure that out to see what I'm going to do. I'm going to see it kind of like annually if I'll... Alright guys, again, it stopped recording. I don't know when, but this is the final... The final... not countdown, but... final event, the grand finale of cash savings challenges for 2025. Here we go. It's all out there. I'll be going to the bank tomorrow after this is locked up overnight, and then, yeah. Yay, congratulations to me. Congratulations to everyone who was able to get a little bit ahead last year and knock out some debt and or are just starting on this journey. It's been really productive and fun at the same time. I highly recommend savings challenges, and out of sight, out of mind for me doesn't really make sense. It's only when I want it to, right? Because out of sight, out of mind for me, oh, the money's in the bank, I don't have it to spend. Wrong. Because I would always have it in my checking account, and if it wasn't accounted for, I'd be like, oh, I can spend it. All this money would have been spent because it would have been sitting in my checking account from check to check, and I would have been shopping with it. And so I'm glad that along the way I was able to have fun, fill in bubbles, scratch things off, roll some dice, and save this way. Without that, I definitely would not have saved this much amount, or this much. So yeah, thank you to everyone. Thank you to all of these awesome creators who helped me save this much. You guys are amazing. Keep going, guys. I mean, every little bit adds up. There are some weeks where I put in way less than others. There are some, like, I had to try and scrounge, because I started in April or May for these challenges, and I had to, like, try and come up with the backdated amounts. And so I would say it was probably tough at the beginning and tough at the end. Like, summer was good because I was doing my internship, and I wasn't working full-time in school, but I was doing my internship, doing my side hustles, and I did not have time for life. Like, I was just talking to my friends, I was like, I didn't even get in a bathing suit this summer. It was ridiculous. I was so busy during the day and working that there was no time for any of that stuff. But yeah, guys, every little bit, like, you know what I mean? Like, 20 bucks is 20 bucks, right? So $2 here, $4 there, that it adds up for sure. But anyway, keep going. Don't give up. You will make a dent in things. And yeah, happy 2026, guys. I wish you all the best. I hope you had a wonderful wrap up to 2025. And if not, just know that you're going to go to bed tonight, and tomorrow's going to be a new day, and you'll get started then. All right. I will see you guys soon. Bye.